and welcome back to Epic Geeks tutorial 1.1 for Minecraft. Today we are going to be looking at mining and smelting. If you were with us for tutorial 1, you'll remember that we came here to camp out for the night away from the monsters in our little hidey hole here. So while we're here in the darkness, because it's still dark out there, rather gloomy, don't want to go out there with all the monsters. I think this is our first day. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this little camp of ours a little bit bigger. We're going to get some of this cobblestone and hope that maybe we get a few resources along the way, and do a little bit of digging down. And if we're lucky enough to find some iron, then I will show you how to smelt. Now you need to be careful when you dig into rocks anywhere, because you don't know what's going to be behind these blocks. You might knock out a few blocks and then find a cavern behind full of monsters and EBGBs. Same as if you're going downwards, never ever dig down below your feet, because you might dig down and find there's a huge cavern down there and you fall to a horrible grisly death. So we're just gonna move along. We'll probably be really unlucky because I'm doing a tutorial. There won't be any resources here. There'll be no iron, no coal. It would be nice to find some iron. Now, iron is normally found in higher quantities lower down, but it can be found on the surface, along with coal. But this cobblestone, we need to collect this anyway, because we'll be using this for our building materials later on in the game. So it's handy to have a stash of it. There's some coal up there, which I hadn't noticed before, or I'd forgotten about. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, okay, that's another thing you don't do. So here's me saying don't dig down. You also don't dig upwards, okay? Because that can happen. You get loads of stuff falling on top of you. That was just stupidity on my part. I apologise. We're going to get this coal. There's quite a lot of coal, which is quite nice. You can see that all drops down. And that one will as well. It's a slightly different colour from the cobblestones. If you see, if I go up from here, and that can wear your health as well. You don't really want that falling on you. This stuff here, you need to use a shovel for. Okay. Right. Loads of coal. And that one there. Hey. Right, so what we're going to do, I've kept this bit up here like this for no particular reason. We've still got a little hidey hole back here. We don't really need this anymore, so we can maybe make this a bit bigger and a bit more homely. We're not going to be staying here forever. This is just a little base camp to kind of work out of. Put a few more torches up. There we go. Now what I'm going to do, if you're going to start, oh, it's getting light outside. If you're going to start any mining, the best thing to do is to start going downwards, because the better resources, materials like diamonds and redstone, etc., are going to be lower down. And you really want to keep going until you hit what we call bedrock, which I'll show you when we get to. I might not get to it today, but we'll get to it eventually. The best way that I found to start digging down is, rather than going straight down, which you can do, you can dig straight down, put a ladder on and come straight back up again. But I prefer to go down in steps. So we're just going to keep digging down like so. And you'll see our axe is getting a bit low there, so we're just going to switch over, because what we can do with the two pickaxes is combine them later on to make a brand new one. So we're going to keep that one going, get the new one. I'm gonna keep going down. As we go down, we need to keep periodically putting torches up so we can see where we're going. I like to have one on either side. You don't need to. I'll put one there. I just like to. I'm one of those people, a bit OCD to be honest. I like things to be symmetrical. We've actually been really unlucky. We had no iron. All I want is a little bit of iron, and I can show you all about smelting. Ah, some more coal. Yay! Coal's always handy. Oh, hear that? That's water. We're near water. Now, what we don't want is water to suddenly come flooding in and drown us. What I'm going to do is just going to put some cobble next to me so that if I do need to plug up a hole, I can do that fairly quickly. Because we don't know where the water is at the moment. We just know it's nearby. That little sound just warns us there's water nearby. You just need to be a little bit cautious, because you could open up a little gap and all of a sudden the whole place is flooded with water. Oh, and that noise there tells us there's a cavern nearby, ladies and gentlemen. There is a cavern. Now, caverns are good because there's normally lots of mining opportunities. There's normally little monsters in there as well, though. And like I said earlier, I'll just turn my pickaxe around. You can fall into them if you're not careful. So you just need to be aware that they're around and just be very careful as you knock through. And just be aware that you could get to it at any minute. This is quite exciting, because this is when you see what Minecraft is all about, discovering things. I'm just going to plug up this hole so I've still got some stairs, so I want to be able to get back up easily enough. And if you're going to build a mine that you're going to keep using, it's worth putting some steps, which I can show you later on the way up, just so you can get up quicker. So I need some more torches. Quite excited to find out where this cavern is. I hope we didn't miss it. Quite like mining, it's very relaxing. This is earth, so we need to shovel for this. And go back. You had a long day at work and you come along, open up Minecraft, dig down a bit. You can just take all your frustrations out on the bedrock. And that to me tells me that we're getting closer to the water. It's getting quite loud, but it could be either side of us. It might not be down. It might just... Let's have a little dig sideways. See if we can find it. Oh, I'm not going to go very far using a wooden block, am I? Not there. No water there. Ah, there we go. Water. What have we got then? A cavern! Now you see, if you'd been standing here and opened this up, you would have fallen. Luckily it's not too far, but you could have a hole that's huge. So this is exciting. So we have our first little cavern here. So we need to try and work out how to get down there without killing ourselves or breaking our legs. Now, same as when you're outside, you've got to be a bit careful with caverns, because there could be monsters about. Might not quite be ready for them. But we're going to go for it, just because it'll make it exciting. And you don't want to be over cautious. Not like we're on hardcore mode and we're going to die and we can't use it anymore. Let's get rid of that in a minute. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so we're going to get some light. Put some light up in here. Hop down. It's actually quite a big cavern. I still can't see any useful resources. Could be the most useless. Ah! There we go. Iron. That is what I was looking for. Took me a while to find it. I was hoping to find it a little bit quicker than that. But we have finally struck some iron. Now, it doesn't look like this goes anywhere, but you've got to be a bit careful when your place is done, like this even. That you don't suddenly get attacked by something horrid. You usually hear the sound first. So just be prepared with your... I know we've only got a stone sword at the moment, but that will soon change. Right, now we do have our little stone axes here. I wonder if we can change it without having the crafting table. Yes, we can. So, as you can see, it's slightly increased, not brilliant, but it gives us a little bit more than what we had. Okay, let's get some of this iron. Iron. Now, iron is obviously stronger than stone. We can build better tools which have got more durability, i.e. the health, and they also action things slightly quicker, so you can mine things quicker, etc. I'm just going to go back. I'm just going to remember this is here, so it's quite nice. We've got enough irons. I'm going to go up and I'm going to show you all about smelting. Iron itself as a raw material isn't brilliant. You can't do a lot with it. You can't really do anything with it other than use it as a block. So what we need to do is we need to smelt it down into iron blocks. So I'm going to right click on the crafting table and we need to make a furnace. For the furnace we need our cobblestone that we were collecting earlier. And we need to place them like so around the outside. You only need 8, so you don't need to necessarily do it how I did it. You could just do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Then we're going to pop that down there. Take these back. Come out of our inventory, and I'm going to place it down here, blop, next to my crafting table. Now, if I right click now on the furnace, we'll come up with this new screen. What we need to do is put any kind of burning fuel, like wood or coal. Coal's better, it lasts a bit longer, and the bottom bit, and on the top bit we put whatever we're going to be smelting or cooking, because you can cook food in here as well. And this little indicator here on the arrow just shows that the smelting's in action, and eventually, plop, iron ingot. And this is the iron ingot. This is what we can use to make our tools. So I'm just going to wait for those to tick down. I'm really sorry about the singing today. It's because I've had a little bit of red wine. Red wine's not good when you're making tutorial videos. It does make you do weird things that you will regret later when you're listening back to the video. Humming is probably going to be one of those things. We're back outside. Oh, it's dark again. See, we have been busy. So busy mining that it's got dark. But that's fine, because we can go down and do a bit more mining and exploring that little cavern. And when we come back the next morning, we should hopefully have loads of new tools to help us with the next stage of our plan. So here we go, we've got 2 more to go. This is going to give us 7 iron ingots. This is quite nice. Last one. Done. We're going to pick them up, take them out, and we get another achievement. Acquire hardware. Yay! Take the coal out, put that back down there. And then we're going to go back to our crafting table, right click, and the first thing we're going to make is a iron pickaxe. So just as before, along the top, and we get this iron pickaxe. Like I said before, it's got better durability, and you'll see later it will be mining things much quicker. And what I'm also going to do is make an iron sword, so in case we come up against anything nasty. And a stone axe for now. Not a hoe. Oh, we haven't got an axe. Oh, we haven't got enough for an axe. That doesn't matter. We don't need a hoe. A shovel. Okay, let's go for an iron shovel. Let's do that. Up there. Okay, so that is the mining and smelting tutorial. I could go on and just carry on mining down there, but we'll probably do that for another episode when I go a little bit more about how to mine and different ways of mining. I'll either use that little cavern down there or another one, or we'll just start our own. Why not? Let's feel brave. But this furnace here, I'll explain this before we finish. This can be used, as I said, for smelting lots of other ore products like gold, etc. Smelt them down into bars. You can also use it for cooking and things like that. If you get a chicken, you can have a nice cooked chicken. So it's used for a number of things that are very useful later on in the game. But we've survived our first night, like we did in the first tutorial. We've gone and got ourselves some resources which will help us in our journey to come. We've got some slightly better tools. We can go off now and go outside and explore that brave new world out there once the sun pops up again. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in tutorial 2. Thank you. Bye bye.